3 cases for 40. Total we spent was 160. We're not too much in a recession. So there you have it, man. 160 bucks. I would say like a year or two ago, I used to probably spend about maybe 110 in groceries with feeding 2. You know what I mean? But now 160 for like the actual stuff that I really want. I even bought some alkaline water. But yeah, 160 bucks. If we're saying that 60 or 50 bucks is the inflation, not too bad. I think when you see some videos online where you see a bunch of people spending like 200 bucks for one person, it's literally they're buying their, I guess you could say they're more excessive on their wants, if that makes sense. And like being excessive on your wants, I had to put my seatbelt on. Being excessive on your wants, of course you're going to be spending a shit ton of money, especially too if you have kids, and they have their wants, right? And of course you have the needs as well too. Yeah, of course the ticket is going to be a lot more than normal. But I think that, you know, I think that especially, and I'm going to kind of probably clip this up with another video. I think when you see like a bunch of your wants, so keep it simple, like a lot of people love chips and soda pop and all that other kind of stuff, cookies and shit like that, right? When you see those prices that are that high, so you got two things that come into effect. You got demand for one, right? Supply and demand. If people are buying it, regardless of the price, if they go up a couple of cents, they're going to continue to keep up in the price. And then the second point is that, and I can kind of go on and on with that one, with the supply chain, but the second point that I wanted to point out is, you know, because those items, your wants, your cookies, your chips and shit like that, shit that really doesn't supply any kind of value, nutritional value, other than a crave, it gets you to the point where you know it's not good and it's just a want, you know. So then you can kind of get to the point where you just buy what actually is nutritional value and get back to your needs. So in a sense, the market is kind of helping people out, being when you look at America, when you do look at America is what, like, we have a lot of diabetic individuals, cancer is at an all-time high. You know, when you do look at those statistics, it kind of forces you to say, you know what, fuck it, I don't have to eat chips and all the candies and shit like that. I'm gonna actually buy what is actually going to be nutritional value. So the market, in a sense, is kind of helping you out subliminally, and most people don't even know that. It's like, so if I were to go a tad bit deep with this video, it's like this. Going back to the first point, supply and demand. If people aren't buying it because the market is forcing you to actually just buy the things that you actually need, which is nutritional value, if you stop buying the crap, the supply and demand off of the shit that you want is going to go down. Hopefully that didn't go over your head. But if you understand that particular point, then you can literally control supply and demand. It's just like the market. And, you know, we're talking about groceries, but I just like to add and, you know, combine things together, you know, that makes sense. So hopefully that stuff helps.